You're watching the 2023 SCAC Fall Media Days, and today we're taking a look at the Centenary College women's soccer program. The ladies will be led once again as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach Morgan Dorsey, along with leadership from senior defender Haleigh Gangloff. Coach Haleigh, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, we'll get going with you heading into your fourth season there as the head coach of this ladies program. Looking back, taking over in that shortened COVID season and all the whirlwind and chaos that's gone on since, as we start to get back to some normalcy, have some normal years under your belt. What have you learned over the course of those 4 seasons, and how excited are you to get started here in 2023?
Yeah, so honestly, 2020 was a difficult year for us, but that honestly helped us just because we were able to get the conditioning in that we all should have done in the summer. But with the season getting pushed to the spring, it actually helped us tremendously. So we had a great year. So this year is going to be totally different. We have a brand new squad with just a few returners. So that's definitely going to be a challenge for us, but every year it brings challenges. But we're excited with the group that we have.
Haleigh, Coach talks about some of those first years and some of the leadership that I'm sure she will be leaning on, and you will be one of those senior leaders. As you head into your senior season, take me through your mindset and how will you kind of help bring along some of these first years and integrate them into the culture, into this program?
Yeah, so I think going into this, I just want to have fun. I think everyone kind of just goes back to when they're little kids and the reason why they started everything. And obviously you want to work hard and put all your effort into this, and especially me with my last year here. But to remind everyone, that it is fun. You can have your serious practices and games, but enjoy it while you can, and just everyone has to put their full effort in, starting from preseason.
Coach, when you look at this first year class that you've brought in, I think 9 in total, that's a big group. What is key in order to try and acclimating them into the system? What are you looking from this group early on, and kind of what have some of been those early returns from this team from that group that you're excited about heading into the year?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of challenges. I just try and be supportive from day one. I give them all the resources in the world, and if they choose to utilize them throughout the summer, they do. And if they don't, they'll quickly realize that they should have. But we start group chats and such during the summer. And so they really develop those relationships with the upperclassmen. And I think that helps tremendously. And it kind of eases them a little bit coming into preseason, where they have all the questions in the world, but the upperclassmen take full advantage of kind of bringing them in that way.
Haleigh, preseason, obviously a very unique time of the season, some difficult times, 2-a-days, and just kind of getting back into the routine of being in the season. What are some things that this team that Centenary does that maybe breaks up some of the monotony of preseason, things that you really enjoy that maybe are traditions within this program that help kind of bring this group together and help make preseason a little bit more exciting?
Right, so going back to how she said about the group chats and stuff, so what we do, which is really unique for Centenary, that we do accountability partners. So we come in to our first meeting and we have no idea who we're going to be assigned to. And you open your folder, you get a card, and you're assigned to a lower classman. And I was put with a freshman, so it honestly helps them kind of accommodate to the new first year of being on your own. And so we're pretty much just a shoulder to lean on, whether they need help with classes, just holding them accountable in the classroom as well as on the field.
Morgan, finally, for the supporters of this ladies women's soccer program, whether they're down in Shreveport at a game, on the road following this program, or just watching a live stream, what are some things about this team that you hope those supporters can really count on throughout the course of the season, regardless of result, whether it's style of play, a type of mentality that they bring, the characteristics of this group that you hope are really consistent within this team throughout the course of the year?
Yeah, so in the past, given our results, we would kind of lose the game in the last couple of minutes. This year during preseason, I've noticed the grit that a lot of these players have, and they will go, even if they don't finish with the time that they needed, they give every last bit that they have. So the work ethic has really skyrocketed from the previous years. So I'm really excited about that, but that's to look out for sure.
And finally, Haleigh, wrapping things up with you, as you talk about some of the goals that you have for this group, both individually as a team, and you have some of those conversations within the leaders of this program. What do those conversations look like? What are some of those goals, and what will be key for this team to accomplish them going into the year?
I think communication and having that open line of being receptive to no matter what class you're in, that we're all here at the same school, playing at the same level, and just kind of instilling like that trust and foundation of just being able to talk to each other on and off the field. And I think that creates a sense of community.
Centenary College women's soccer program. Again, the ladies will be led as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach Morgan Dorsey, along with leadership from senior defender Haleigh Gangloff. The ladies will open up the 2023 season when they take on Ozarks on September 2nd. Coach Haleigh, thanks so much for your time and best of luck as you head into the season.
Thank you.